on the page about me hugging people when I be fighting.
Baby!
I said, I can't even be mad. I had to just like the post. I said, you know what?
Listen.
I said, because you know what?
Friend, we gonna get into that.
Clocked me.
We gonna get into that, friend.
Clocked me.
But yes, it's all love, and definitely leave comments, share. But we're still gonna get into some things, okay? So segue back to the interview. We have a very interesting personality, interesting character. As a lot of you guys know her, I don't know her personally. I always say that there's two bad girls from Bad Girls Clubs that just do not like me or did not like Mona for whatever particular reason. But they never said it to me. I just felt it because I did so many interviews with y'all back in the day.
Yeah.
Damn near all the girls just about. But the one particular chick that I'm talking about is NATALIE NUNN.
Really?
NATALIE NUNN. I've never spoken to her. I've never, nothing, a DM, a message, nothing. Everybody always wanted me to interview her, and it just...
I think you know what? I think now, like how we're, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
I think now, like how we're sitting down and having a conversation, oh my God, like, you know what? NATALIE is one of my close friends. I'm gonna hit her up and see if she would be open to it, like, you know, when she gets some...
Really?
Because I don't know okay, so what happened? Child, I'm sweating.
So my question for you, though, is how did Jela and NATALIE become, I don't know the title y'all use, but I'll say friends, business associates. I don't know what that is. But how did that come about, and where are you today?
So I met NATALIE. I have a memory like an elephant. I remember the day I met her. I met NATALIE March of 2016. We were doing a hair shoot for She's Happy Hair. We were both hair ambassadors for them, and it's a hair company based out of Houston.
Okay.
And so they used to always have like the really fun commercials back in the day and stuff. And we were working with them, and that was my first time meeting her on set. And she was just really cool. Like, she invited me to her hotel room, and we sat there and we got our hair done together. The girls came over and did our hair. And then at the time, NATALIE was selling lashes. Well, she has a lash company, but she was, I think, trying out like different types of lashes or whatever. So she gave me some lashes and, you know, whatever. And then she's a Capricorn and I'm a Capricorn. And I think that's where our biggest commonality is. That's, I think, I'm not gonna say the basis of our friendship is the fact that we're both Capricorns, but I feel like because we're both Capricorns, I understand her probably better than most people.
Okay.
And so when we first met, I didn't just hop on NATALIE's coattail like, oh my God, NATALIE Nunn. Like, she was cool. And whenever I would see her, we would speak, or, you know, we would hang out like in passing or whatever, but we never really would see each other all the time. So whenever I would see her, we would hang out, like I said, take a shot. Hey girl. And, you know, just kind of keep it moving. That's my Bad Girls Club sister, you know, whatever.
Okay.
And then, in 2019, she invited me on a trip to Dubai.
Okay.
And so I went on a girls trip with her.
I heard about them Dubai trips now. What kind of trip was
but
this?
But honestly, it was literally just a girls trip. It was a big group of, so one thing about NATALIE loves to travel. Okay. And so that's one of the things that she does. She'll get a big group of girls together and travel the world. Like, we've been to Dubai, we've been to Africa. NATALIE and just me and her, we go all over the world together. Like, she and I, we've been to Italy a few times. We've been to Dubai together. Like,
and that's like a normal thing. It's not like,
it's just a girls trip.
Let's do this for the photo op or nothing. It's like, friend, I want to go, come with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I mean, I don't know her relationship with all the other girls, you know what I'm saying? Like, how close she is or whatever the case may be. But so over the years, NATALIE and I just kind of built an organic friendship, just getting to know each other a little bit here, a little bit there.
Okay.
And it just turned into an organic friendship because I don't think either one of us ever tried to like force it. Just because she was NATALIE Nunn and we were both on Bad Girls Club, I wasn't trying to force myself into her life. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Whenever she would come around, we would hang out. She was cool. I'm cool. And then what happened was the dynamic of our friendship changed when we went to Africa. We went to Africa in 2021. And around that time, I had just moved to LA and I still had my place in New York. So I was like living between LA and New York, and we were still kind of in COVID, and I was going through a breakup and I had just had a miscarriage. And so,
sorry.
thank you. But, and so we went to Africa. We had a great time. And Natalie didn't even know what I was going through because we were cool, but we weren't super duper close. So I wasn't just about to just be telling her my business like that. You know, I went on a trip with her to Africa because she invited me, and it was the perfect time. Like, I was going through so much. And I was like, damn, like, she literally, I was in my New York apartment about to go back to LA, and she called me. It might've been like a Tuesday. And she might have said, hey, bitch, I'm going to Africa in a couple days. Let's say Thursday. I'm going to Africa Thursday. You want to come? Yes. The fuck? Like, so long story short, we went to Africa. We had a great trip. And then we landed back in Atlanta. And it was like the middle of the night or like early morning hours. And so I'm from Atlanta, and my ex-boyfriend lived in Atlanta, and I was like missing him, and I'm texting him, and he was telling me, oh, I'm in the airport, I'm headed to Miami. And like, we probably had like just missed each other. And the breakup was so fresh. I just started bawling, crying in the airport. And in the midst of me crying, Natalie was like, what's wrong, girl? Like, you know, and so I had to tell her like, oh, you know, like, you don't know, but I just had a miscarriage and I'm going through a breakup with my boyfriend. Like, it's a lot. And Natalie, that's when I saw the real her that everybody doesn't get to see. She sat in that airport and she cried with me because she had a miscarriage. And I think in that moment, I saw the real woman her, you know? Not the person that you see on TV or like the character or the social media persona. I saw the everyday woman that knew what I was going through and that felt my pain because she had been through it before. And that is what made me want to be her friend every day, like on a consistent basis, to really, really get to know her. And so after that, like, we would just be talking to each other every single day. Like, in the morning, she would be on her way to the gym or like dropping her daughter off at school. Like, she's like a normal person. Like, she's a mom. Like, when she's not filming, like dropping her, well, when her daughter was still going to like public school, like private school, dropping her daughter off to school every single morning, going to the gym, like her little daily routine, my daily routine. Or like even when she would come to LA, just seeing like her work ethic, like she would spend the night in my house, and like to see her get up in the morning and like open up her laptop or pull out her planner and get straight to work as soon as she wakes up. That shit is inspiring. I want somebody like that around because it motivates me to do bigger and better and to do more and to keep going. And this lady has been on TV for how long? And she's been an entrepreneur for how long? And clearly she's doing something that works. And I'm blessed enough to be able to have a genuine friendship or at least I think an organic friendship with her. Why not try to learn as much from her as I can? Who wouldn't? If you sitting around somebody that's successful in multiple areas of their life, why would you not try to learn as much as you can from them? You would be a fool not to.
It makes sense, but I have to tell you, what you described just now and what we see on a regular basis are so different, so vastly different.
That's just like what you see of me, who I am on TV and who I am in real life. I'm not walking around knocking people upside their head and being the nigga police in my everyday life. You get what I'm saying? I don't even raise my voice. You know, like if you see me on the internet, you would probably think like I'm a party girl, or people have like a certain persona or a way that they have viewed people. And it's not to say that she isn't that.
That's not part of her.
But I can only tell you because people want to know, why am I friends with her? So I can only give you the reasons why I love her and the reasons why I have chosen to be friends with her and the things that connect us. So.
Because it seems like a lot of her quote unquote friendships end up not going anywhere, or they fall south, or whatever is going on. I mean, we know about the famous feud between her and Sarah Oliver, and like everybody comes up online and spews a lot of negative things about her. But the story that you just gave us was very beautiful. I would have never thought that happened. No shade. I just would have never thought, like, what?
Honestly, like when that moment happened between us in the airport, I'm not gonna say I was floored, but I think that, you know, when you work in the entertainment industry for so long, you do kind of become a little numb or a little cold because you never really know.
Sensitized.
You never really know who wants to be your friend or who's just around you for what. So I think we're all a little desensitized. And in that moment, like, a barrier was broken.
No shade. You kind of have to be. I mean, because you just, what y'all deal with and what y'all go through on that show, I don't know. People want me to get into reality TV all the time, but I'm just like, baby, my brain ain't wired right. At least not for that kind of reality. I see myself being like on competition shows or something like that because I'm very competitive. What would you say your relationship is today? Because, baby, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to pull out a little bit of Mona. Baby, I'm not fucking tell you, girl, because, bitch, what? Girl, the last episode, y'all saw it. And I saw it too.
Yeah.
And I know you saw it.
I did.
What is your relationship today? Because we're going to dig a little deeper, a little later. It's a long interview. We're going to dig a little deeper. But what is your relationship today?
All I see is blessings. Got no time for stressing. Don't believe in failures in my life. It's only lessons. They just make room.